Welcome to Informed Tourist. This is Curtis, your traveling guru. Now, you clicked on this video because the title and thumbnail probably made you pause and think, wait, ICE arrests, raids, is it even safe to travel there? If you've been watching the news lately, you've probably seen headlines like ICE operations ramping up, hundreds arrested across major cities, or even scarier ones like federal raids near schools and courthouses. Cue dramatic music, right? But here's the thing most people miss. Shari descendés operations are targeted. ICE isn't just running around grabbing random tourists or citizens. They're focusing on individuals with removal orders or prior criminal charges. So no, if you're flying into Chicago visiting family in Houston or taking a weekend trip to New York City, you're not on ICE's radar. In fact, ICE publicly says they don't conduct broad sweeps. Their officers have specific warrants and operations are usually planned quietly, not out in the streets like a movie chase scene. So unless your travel itinerary involves visit courthouse, evade federal agents and grab tacos, you're probably fine. Here's where things get complicated. The fear doesn't always match reality. Tourists see police lights or agents in tactical jackets, and instantly the anxiety kicks in. Should I even be here? It's understandable, because depending on where you are, the atmosphere can change fast. Let's break this down. If you're traveling through an international airport, you might see ICE or CBP, which stands for Customs and Border Protection Officers. That's normal. They're checking for contraband, security threats, and immigration violations, not scanning faces for random tourists to question. For most travelers, it's business as usual. Show your passport or real ID, answer standard questions, and you're on your way. Unless, of course, you've packed something creative like 15 bags of beef jerky, labeled as emotional support snacks. Then, good luck. Now, in some states, especially within 100 miles of the US border, there can be checkpoints. That's run by CBP, not ICE. It's legal, routine, and usually pretty quick. They might ask your citizenship or request ID. If you're a US citizen, a real ID or passport card works fine. If you're visiting from another country, keep your travel documents handy. Nothing shady, just practical. Let's be honest, part of the fear comes from confusion about who's who. ICE handles immigration enforcement inside the US CBP, Customs and Border Protection, works at borders, ports, and airports. Local police deal with, well, your average I swear I didn't know the speed limit kind of situations. But when uniforms and badges all look similar, travelers often assume the worst. So, here's a quick survival tip. If you're stopped or questioned, politely ask, am I being detained, or am I free to go? You're allowed to ask that. It's not being confrontational, it's your right. If they say you're free to go, thank them and walk away. If not, you have the right to remain silent and ask for legal counsel. Again, this is general information, not legal advice, but knowing your rights helps keep interactions calm and professional. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful, please subscribe to Informed Tourist. We break down the good, the bad, and the sometimes weird parts of global travel, so you can explore the world smartly. Now, on with the video. Let's paint a quick picture. Imagine you're in Los Angeles for vacation. You're sipping your overpriced oat milk latte when suddenly a line of black SUVs passes by. Doors open, agents step out, and everyone starts whispering, "Is that ICE?" You'd probably feel uneasy, right? But what you're actually seeing could be any federal operation, FBI, DEA, or local police. Most ICE actions are discreet and happen early morning at specific addresses, not tourist spots or coffee shops. In New York, Chicago, and Miami, tourists continue exploring, visiting landmarks, eating street food, and posting selfies, completely unaffected. So no, you don't need to cancel your trip because of ICE news, but it's good to travel informed. Breaking news, ICE spotted near Times Square. Sounds terrifying, until you realize the raid was one unmarked van parked by the courthouse. The media loves buzzwords. Raid sounds dramatic, targeted operation sounds boring. Guess which one gets more clicks? Exactly. That's why being an informed traveler is powerful. You don't fall for panic headlines, you check reliable sources, DHS updates, city travel advisories, or even local tourism boards. Pro tip: if you ever see stories like ICE presence in the city, cross-check them with official DHS or CBP press releases. Those usually clarify what's really happening. And spoiler alert, it's rarely mass roundups. Alright, let's bring this home. If you're traveling to or within the US and worried about ICE activity, here's what you actually need to know. Carry proper identification. For US citizens, a valid driver's license, real ID or passport is enough. For international visitors, keep your passport and visa on you, or at least somewhere easily accessible. You don't need to flash it everywhere, but if you're asked by an authorized officer, it really helps avoid any unnecessary tension. Stay calm and polite. If you encounter ICE or CBP officers, don't panic or argue. Simple communication goes a long way. Just say, "Good afternoon, officer. May I ask why I'm being stopped?" That's it. Know your rights. You can remain silent, decline searches without a warrant, and ask to leave if you're not being detained. Again, being polite and calm keeps the encounter short. So, here's the thing. If you're traveling near the US-Mexico border or in southern Texas, you should definitely expect more checkpoints. It's a good idea to build in some extra time for your trip, and hey, don't take it personally, it's just standard security. So, first things first, avoid rumors. Don't rely on social media panic posts. Always check official city, state, or DHS sites for updates. And hey, if your travel safety strategy is based on something your cousin's friend's barber posted on Facebook, well, we need to talk. And, as promised, here's your travel safety secret. Ready? When you're traveling through a city where ICE or CBP might be active, even if it's just normal border enforcement, always use clean digital travel. That means, screenshot your boarding passes and hotel confirmations, store emergency contacts offline, and keep a photo of your ID and travel insurance in a secure folder on your phone. Why? Because if your phone dies or you lose signal at a checkpoint, you still have everything you need. It's a tiny tip, but honestly, it can save you hours of stress and confusion, especially if something unexpected happens. Travel is supposed to open your mind, not close it with fear, so don't let scary headlines keep you from exploring. The truth is, ICE operations target specific cases, not tourists, not travelers, not families on vacation. Most people visiting these cities will never even notice an enforcement action happening nearby. So go, enjoy your trip, your food tours, your road trips, your late-night skyline selfies. Just be aware, stay informed, and travel smart. Because being cautious isn't the same as being afraid, and knowledge is your best travel companion. Thanks for watching Informed Tourist. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It's free, and it supports the channel. Now enjoy these next videos, and tell me in the comments, would news of ICE arrests make you cancel your trip? And what other travel topics do you want me to uncover next? Stay safe, stay curious, and as always, travel informed.